gonna lie. Okay.
Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to the K Buddy Down Pod. I'm your host, Jermaine. Um, I got a very special guest today. First time on the pod, my guy, Logan.
What up?
Um,
It's good to
Logan,
be
big
here.
time.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm great. Fantastic. Good to be back in the stew. Good to be back podcasting. I haven't done it in a while. Got a lot of things
There we
to talk
go.
about. We got to talk about NFL playoffs. We got to talk about my experience in Pittsburgh. We got to talk about
Mm-hmm.
we got what the heck else? We got to talk about these coaches. We got to talk about the
Mm-hmm.
controversial calls that's been going on that may or may not have been called correctly. Um, and we also got to talk about your love for the Seahawks and what made you a fan and things like that. So, first things first, I think we should talk
Mm-hmm.
about is your love
Well,
for the team.
hold on. We got one more. Hey, on. Don't you got a birthday? You got a birthday coming up?
Right, right. I do. It's on the 22nd. It's Thursday. Going to be the big 2-4. Um, Kind of
There we go.
feels weird. Feels weird, because like your birthday was last month in 23, right? Is it? Yeah,
Yep, last month on the 27th.
yeah. So it's it's I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about that. I don't feel 24. I still feel like 19. So,
Nah,
but
I don't really feel 23 either.
like dude, like I swear, you only feel like the last time I felt the birthday was like when I was 21, when I turned 21, and that's because I was
21. Yep. I was finally able to legally drink.
yeah, yeah. So didn't have to worry about freaking checks. So oh um, but yeah, I don't really know what I plan on doing yet. Probably gonna go out of town or probably spend that time with friends and family. Hell, might even pod again. Who knows? Um,
You
Definitely
know?
really put me on the spot bringing up the birthday. But let's talk about you, man. What got you to being a fan of the Seahawks? What lay it on to the
um, I mean, I'm not real sure what it was. I just wasn't really rooting for anybody back in like 2014. And I chose the Seattle Seahawks was going to be it. I don't know if it was really the colors or, you know, if it was any of the specific players, but all I know is that they were a pretty good team. I wanted someone else new to root for, and Seattle just so happened to be top of the list. And ever since then, I've been rooting for Seattle, and I will die a Seattle fan.
Who were you a fan before then?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I have no idea. That's why I chose to just start rooting for Seattle.
Oh, so would you say like they have you? I guess like so watching them, over the years, watch them choke a Super Bowl, and you watch them win a Super Bowl, and
Mm-hmm.
now they got the opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to win another. They hired Mike
Mm-hmm.
McDonald from us a couple years ago. Changed. I want to say the ways over there.
Yep.
Brought in some great coordinators, Clint Kubiak. Um, you know, Signed some big pieces, Cooper Cup, Demarcus Lawrence, bringing over big name pieces. Sure, maybe the production hasn't been there, but you know, they've been able to pull their weight. I guess you could say. Um, definitely want to
Mm-hmm.
definitely want to talk about that a little bit. They won the number one seed, control their destiny. Sam Darnold taking over, JSN just being
Yeah.
electrifying. I mean,
Absolute monster out on the field.
Like tell me a little bit about him. Any
I mean, on the regular season, I know he put up roughly around almost 1,800 yards. Um, and he put up like 1,793. I believe he had like 10 touchdowns and averaged roughly 15 yards per catch. I mean, he's out there just putting up numbers that I personally did not think that he was put up. Um,
has he succeeded
Especially same thing
expectations?
last year. I didn't think that he was going to put up as good numbers. He has surpassed my expectations. Yeah, he's done way more, way better than I ever thought that he was going to do. Especially since DK Metcalf has got traded. Um, and then once we picked up Sam Darnold, he's a veteran, but I honestly didn't think that Seattle would be much of a move for him. But JSN and Sam Darnold have this groove going on, and they're JSN's just putting up numbers that no one else in the league right now can touch.
I don't know. I'm starting to think that this Sam Darnold guy is pretty good. I don't know. No matter ever
Mhm.
since he left the Jets, he went to Vikings.
Yeah.
They were the number. I don't remember what seed they were, but I mean, he led them to 14-3. To Seattle, 14-3. Career years for his wide receiver ones on both respective teams. Um, I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe he's better than what we thought. Maybe just the same thing with Baker.
I 100% agree with you.
Um, so we're gonna see because they face the Rams, the NFC Championship after dismantling the Niners. I'm sure you loved watching that game.
Mhm.
Rashid Shaheed.
I was very impressed.
Wait, huh?
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, with Rashid Shaheed.
You cut out. I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
I said Rashid Shaheed.
What about him?
Um, stud, yay or nay? Your guy you guys traded for
Hmm.
last year.
Yay. I would say yay. He, especially after, this week's performance, opening kickoff, takes it for a 95-yard touchdown return. Um, I'm not 100% sure how many receptions he had, but he had the ball in his hands quite often the other day, and he was making some moves for sure.
I mean,
He definitely
last
has some potential going forward.
I think you guys said Aaron, but I mean, you guys obviously it's Super Bowl. You guys want that. You guys are trying to get it now, and you guys got a great roster built. Started from building the trenches a couple years ago, getting Zrabel, Charles
Hmm.
Cross, Abram Lincoln or Lucas, and I forget the center's name, but I mean just solid O line, D line, your DBs, Witherspoon and Reek Woolen, safeties.
Hmm.
I remember when you guys lost. I think he went to the Saints or something. But then you guys drafted Nick
Cam
Fury.
Chancellor,
Solid.
Earl Thomas,
Nah, nah.
one of the two.
Yeah, like yeah, but a couple years down the line. 'Cause Earl, he came to. We're starting to do a lot of flip flops. Ravens Seahawks. We took Earl from you guys. You guys took Mike
Yeah,
McDonald from
yeah.
us. Yeah, I think it's only right that we take Clint Kubiak from you guys. So, um, I think it's about time that you
Nah,
know.
I disagree with that. Let's not jump about bars. Okay, there's lines there. Let's not cross them lines. Okay.
Well, I mean, why not? You guys poached our next head coach and made him yours, and I think it's only right that we take back as a parting gift from Mike. He'll let us have Clint. Of course,
Ah,
after you guys win your
no
Super
sir.
Bowl with him, and then we'll take it.
If
Um,
he wins the Super Bowl, I want another year with him.
all right, fair enough, fair enough. You brought up DK. Um,
Yeah.
what did you feel like? How did I'm not gonna say how did you
Um.
for all of Seattle, but how did the fans take
Well, me personally. I was not a fan of it. I thought that duo between DK and Tyler Lockett was just, was on poof vanished. Um, and then Geno Smith wasn't really much help. I mean, he did put up some stats. Um, but then once we got Sam Darnold, and again with my opinions on him coming into the season, I really didn't think anything was happen. Um, oh, that was I'm a little early into that. Um, but yeah, once DK got traded, I was a very upset person. I was not a big fan of it because Tyler Lockett was all by his lonesome, and now we don't even have Tyler Lockett anymore.
Well, he went to the Raiders and then uh, caught a couple passes from what's his Gino, and said, "You know what, I'm done." So I don't know, but happy retirement to Tyler. Hopefully, Seattle gets that ring.
Hmm.
Hopefully, we get Clint Kubiak and can bygones be got bygones, and then uh, everybody wins in the end.
Hmm.
Um, so next
Um,
thing. So
I heard I heard you went to the what how the Steelers and Ravens game. How was that for you personally, as a
okay,
Ravens fan there in
before
person watching it?
before I jump into the game, I want to talk about Pittsburgh. Everybody knows I live in Ohio,
Hmm.
so the drive it was about 3 hours. Not I felt honored, privileged taking my mom to a game. Her being a Steeler fan, me being a Ravens fan, it's something that we deal with 2 times a year, every year, for as long as I can remember. Um, the drive was magnificent, awesome. Getting to Pittsburgh, hell, um, the hills there, the roads, the forks, so it's so different compared to regular streets. But I mean, it's kind of, I mean, if you live on the west side, on the west coast, I guess it would be like second nature. Um, I didn't drive in Pittsburgh, but I did drive to and back. And honestly, to me, I understood the roads perfectly. But my mom, who was driving, struggled heavily. But eventually we did get our way because clearly I'm sitting in this chair. Um, but the experience in
Hmm.
Pittsburgh was lovely. Sucked though because there's nothing to do there. So for the people that live in Pittsburgh, I don't know what the hell y'all do because there's nothing to do there. So
You can go to the Hershey factory.
the what?
The
The
Hershey
what?
factory is up there in Pittsburgh. Like Hershey chocolate. The
That
Hershey's
is
factory is up there. You
that
can
is
go visit the Hershey's factory.
that is news to me. That that's news to me. Didn't even know that.
That's all I know that they got.
So well, I mean, the Heinz ketchup factory there. I mean, we went there. We're like we saw that. We rode the whatever whatever that little car thing is, and I mean, other than that, it was just nothing but pipes and steel. But it was fantastic. Now game day. 'Cause we spent the weekend in Pittsburgh, but we didn't. Yeah, like I said, we just tried out food and just um, really was there for game day. Game day. It was cold. I remember that. Honestly, the atmosphere was different because I was on the
Hmm.
Steeler side, so I'm in the middle, a sea of yellow, while I'm just the only purple thing in the vicinity. Um, it was a fantastic game. I'm mad that I didn't get to record as much as I wanted to because it was so cold and I didn't want to risk, freezing any of my limbs. So I more so took the safe route. I got the super duper important stuff, especially what everybody has seen on my social media because So many people have texted me because of it. Um, but the game was amazing. The game was amazing. Fun. Fun time was had, and just I don't know. I'm happy we lost because change was needed for us, and change happened because of the loss.
Hmm.
So you know, and it was a very fun experience.
Sometimes
Fun,
bad things lead to good reactions.
exactly. So I'm sure now that we've gone to Baltimore for a game and now Pittsburgh for a game, I'm sure we'll be going back to another Ravens Steelers game at some point. But overall
Yeah, being
experience,
there
man.
is always it's a different kind of experience.
Oh, dude, yeah, because that was the third game I've ever been to. All three of them were Steelers. Two of them were Ravens Steelers. So, super super cool. I hate their stadium though. Their stadium sucks compared to M&T Bank. But I don't. But like so, uh, M&T Bank they got statues around like Ray Lewis. Um, I guess that's the only statue. No, and then they got this
Mhm.
M in a T bank like sign. And but Pittsburgh doesn't have any of that. No signs, no statues.
Yeah.
But and I'm just like, this is terrible. But I mean, me and my mom we talked about it, and we were like, well, who would we put? Like, who would they put statues for? You know, there's so many great Steelers over the years. Who would you give a statue to?
Hmm.
There's so many greats, and and we came to that's why that they haven't made a statue because there's just so many great players. Who would you give that statue to? Because you're not about to sit there and make 30 statues. So that's
Hmm.
that's
There
the
is a lot of very good Steelers.
yeah. So that was our conclusion that we came to talking, figuring out why there wasn't a statue. But another thing, I don't know. I think it's just because because I mean I was in a sea of yellow. I couldn't help but only hear chants that were
Hmm.
for the Steelers. Um, but it it was a fantastic experience. Definitely would do it again.
Man, Seattle games are on my bucket list. I can't wait to visit them and go to them.
Oh, dude, Lumen Field, love there. I would I would love to go there. I
Yeah.
think we. I, no, we probably don't play there. Probably don't. Yeah, because we just played.
Do what?
Yeah, yeah. Now we don't play this season. Just played like 2027, man. We will either be in Seattle or at the Bay. So we definitely gotta plan for that. That that would be so fun. But yeah.
That would be a very cool experience.
So you haven't been to no games?
Um, I have been to one Ravens and Browns game back when I was a kid. And any other game I've been to has been Ohio State.
You gotta get to the Seahawks game, buddy. They are much, so
And
much
I
fun.
agree.
Especially when your team loses. That's when the real fun, or sorry, when your team wins. That's when the real fun. Boy, oh boy,
Oh
once
yeah.
Luke missed that kick. Luckily, I didn't get any of the scrutiny. Maybe it's because I was walking either A, too fast, or B, I just wasn't giving anybody the time of day. Because, I mean, as I was leaving the stadium, I was watching
Hmm.
Raven fans like get tormented, like heavily, and I'm just walking by, and they're not saying anything to me. I'm just like, I mean, hey, I appreciate it. Please just leave me alone. I just watched my kicker miss a game winning kick, and it's recorded on my phone, and hundreds of people have seen that on my story, and like people are blowing up my phone. Please leave me alone. I'm dealing with all of this at once. Like it's just too much. So, but
I believe that can be pretty stressful.
you know, I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I don't even want to put any of these videos in the pod. I don't even I want to delete all of this because we lost. But it's it was cool. It was cool. I'll say that. It was so. But other than that,
It's always good. It's always good.
yes. But for some reason we always lose. That's irking as well. But all right, we'll get him. We'll get him next year with a better head coach and a better line and a
Yeah.
better defense and Lamar to the Super Bowl. Plan. That is the plan. So, but yeah, um, let's do predictions. So we're in the
Hmm.
wait a minute. So we we're in the final four for the NFL 2025.
Yeah.
Broncos, Patriots, Seahawks, Rams. Let's get you out here with your prediction.
Um. Uh. For Patriots and Broncos, I mean, it's not going to be much of a game really, with Bo Nix being out with a broken ankle or some sort of broken in his ankle. Um, I'm not real sure how that's going to play out for the Broncos offense, having their star quarterback out, but I don't think it's going to end very well for them. I think the Patriots are going to steamroll right over top of them. They're going to take the number 2 seat. Rams in Seattle. I'm a big Seattle fan. I'm not trying to boast and gloat or anything like that, but I think after watching the Rams struggle against the Bears last night or 2 nights ago, whatever it was, um, I think that was my eye opening moment that Seattle was probably going to dominate over top the Rams this year. Um, And if we do, it is going to be a very liberating feeling. It's like having that rival against San Francisco. You never know who's going to win. It's always going to be a battle to the end. It's normally a very, very, very good game. But I'm hoping that we're going to get another steamroll blowout just like against San Fran. And once we take that number one, or once we stay in the number one spot and we take our seat in the Super Bowl, I think against the Patriots, I think we'll probably take that as well. That should be a really good game. But I think Seattle can pull through and get the W for sure.
Seattle versus New England. The rematch. The rematch. Drake May, Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
That would
the rematch.
that would be something. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
It
No,
would be.
I want the Broncos in there. I want the Broncos in there. I don't. I can't do it with. I can't do it with hearing about any more Drake May. I want it finished. So let's go ahead and let's get those Broncos in there. But give me Seattle. Give me the Broncos, even though I know they'll probably lose. But um, I think Denver is going to have to get their run game going. That defense, they're going to have to show up more now than ever. Um,
Oh
any
yeah,
ending
I agree.
thoughts?
Um, and happy birthday to you, or happy birthday. Um, go Seahawks and down with the Broncos.
Down with them. All right. Well, guys,
Broncos
appreciate you
fan,
guys
so I
stopping
always
by,
have to
watching.
root against them.
Um, appreciate you guys watching, and you all on the next one.